10 Most Haunted Houses on Earth. There are many cheesy haunted houses nationwide, but some individuals want to see actual ghosts on Halloween. The US has plenty of ancient homes with intriguing and eerie stories, and it's easy to find real haunted houses if you know where to search. If you like ghost stories and shivers, visit one of America's most haunted houses, some of which let guests stay overnight. Please show your support by liking and thumbing up this video, as it helps us to continue uploading new content. Number 10. The Whaley House Museum, California. In 1852, they hanged grand larceny convict James "Yankee Jim" Robinson. A few years later, Thomas and Anna Whaley constructed a house on Robinson's grave, and Yankee Jim's spirit soon appeared. He reportedly stomps around the house. Yankee Jim, along with Mr. and Mrs. Whaley, a little daughter, and even the family dog, have made appearances after his death. The 1960s U.S. Commerce Department declared the San Diego mansion haunted due to its eeriness. Ghosts and Gravestones is now offering night tours of the Whaley House Museum for thrill seekers. Number 9. House of Death, New York. The Central Red Building is 14 West 10th Street in Greenwich Village, where Mark Twain lived from 1900 to 1901. Greenwich Village contains some of the world's most attractive real estate, except for one brownstone on West 10th Street. The House of Death is believed to haunt 22 individuals who either lived or died in the townhouse, including a 6-year-old child whom her adoptive father slaughtered. Because of its New York City location, the house has famous ties. In 1900, Mark Twain stayed in the residence, and his ghost apparently visits occasionally. Jan Bryant Bartels, Spindrift. Spray from a Psychic Sea. About her time, the House of Death's top-floor apartment describes its eerie history. Private apartments still occupy the building, preventing interior exploration. However, New York Ghost's citywide tour makes a stop on this block. Number 8. Winchester Mystery House, California. The souls of all Winchester gun victims are believed to haunt this sprawling Victorian mansion on a busy thoroughfare in San Jose, California. There are quite a few spirits present. Sarah Winchester, the founder's widow and heir to the Winchester gun fortune, began adding rooms to the home to make room for the dead and satisfy them. She didn't just add rooms. She designed a labyrinth with dead ends, cut-off staircases, sloping floors, and rabbit warren rooms. According to ABC News, the mansion boasts 10,000 windows, 2,000 doors, 47 fireplaces, 40 staircases, 13 bathrooms, and 9 kitchens. Since Sarah's 1992 death, the mansion has offered Winchester ghost tours. The podcast 99% Invisible suggested that she enjoyed architecture and expanded rooms without demolishing others. Number 7. Villisca Axe Murder House, Iowa. The only attraction in Villisca, Iowa, a small town of 1,118, is the Axe Murder House. In 1912, an axe-wielding murderer killed a family of 4 children and 2 young friends at the White Wooden House. Among the suspects was a state senator from Iowa, but no one faced charges for the terrible act. People claim that the ghosts of the victims haunt the mansion over a century later, seeking justice. Visitors can organize tours of the location or stay the night to experience the uncanny. Number 6. Lizzy Bordon House, Massachusetts. A psychopath killed Andrew and Abby Bordon with an axe in 1892. The police's top suspect was Andrew's daughter, Lizzy. Despite her acquittal, Lizzy carried a lifetime of guilt. Her ghost can be heard laughing at the top of the stairs in Fall River, Massachusetts, where her father and stepmother were slain. The house is now a museum and bed and breakfast with ghost cams, where loyal guests can hear Lizzy's ghost, her murdered parents, or the maid's screams after finding the Bordons dead in their beds. In addition to in-person visits, Ghostflix provides eerie virtual tours of the mansion. Number 5. The White House, Washington, D.C. Many famous ghosts are believed to haunt the White House, where the U.S. president resides. President Ronald Reagan allegedly told dinner party guests about his dog barking at invisible specters and his daughter, Maureen, waking up to a transparent figure looking out the Lincoln bedroom window. Possibly President Lincoln returning to his former home to reunite with his wife and son. Winston Churchill apparently saw Lincoln's ghost while exiting the bathtub. According to the White House Historical Association, President William Henry Harrison, the first president to die, still lives there. Observers have also seen the spirit of President Andrew Jackson in his abandoned bedroom. Other than former presidents, Dolly Madison, wife of President James Madison, is believed to frequent the gardens she helped establish, and Abigail Adams, wife of President John Adams, does her laundry in the East Room. The White House offers free tours, but you must request a visit through your state's senator or representative and pass numerous security checks. You may also see Lafayette Square or the Ellipse from outside. Number 4. The Sallie House, Kansas. You're surely familiar with this famous haunted mansion from ghost hunting shows. A family's strange experiences at a residence in Atchison, Kansas, have led to rumors that a demon in the form of a small girl lives there. In the early 1990s, new renters Deborah and Tony Pickman reported flickering lights, apparitions, possessions, unexplained voices, and unusual scars, marks, and burns on their bodies. Sallie's ghost appears to have caused these events. Former renters Bobby and Colleen Humbard, as well as their daughter Heather, claimed to have seen or heard Sallie, Heather's imaginary companion. Sallie's no ordinary ghost. Due to her malicious presence in the house and satanic rituals in the basement, she may be a demon disguised as a girl. Number 3. Franklin Castle, Ohio. It's no surprise that this grand Victorian home is Ohio's most haunted. Hannah Steedman, a vicious and abusive Clevelander, built it in the 1800s. At the mansion, a series of inexplicable deaths in Tiedeman's family solidified those rumors. The house's many deaths included Emma, Tiedeman's daughter, who died of diabetes. Next, his mother and 3 more children perished. Tiedeman's wife, Louise, died of liver failure, although allegations spread that he was responsible. He allegedly killed his niece, a possibly illegitimate daughter, and his mistress. Tiedeman left the residence soon after his wife's death. Since the tragedies, the house has had several owners, including a German Socialist Party member who lived there for 55 years, sparking accusations that Nazi agents lived there. Recent investigations have revealed human bones in the walls, suggesting foul play. Although Franklin Castle is private, occasional ghost tours pass by to tell its frightening tale. The house appears on Travel Channel's Ghost Adventures. Number 2. Builtmore, North Carolina. In the 1800s, George Washington Vanderbilt EI erected this grand Asheville vacation mansion. Since then, it has become one of North Carolina's and the nation's most haunted locales. Even though nothing bad has transpired on the land, its former owners seem highly active in the afterlife. After Vanderbilt died in 1914, his children opened his estate to the public. Then, paranormal activity began. Some visitors swear they've seen ghosts and heard Edith Vanderbilt's voice beckoning them. The mansion has several hidden doors and tunnels, adding to its spookiness. Today, visitors can tour the estate alone or with a guide. If you want a long journey, there are winery excursions and nearby hotels. Number 1. The House of the Seven Gables, Massachusetts. The 1668 House of the Seven Gables, immortalized by Nathaniel Hawthorne's 1851 novel, is one of Salem's oldest homes, one of the most haunting. People claim to have seen a man ascending a secret staircase and a young child playing in the attic at the Turner Ingersoll mansion. There's also the ghost of Hawthorne's cousin, Susanna Ingersoll. Many Salem ghost tours visit the mansion and grounds to learn about its residents. Daytime excursions focus on the site's literary heritage. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.